Join us, MrTruck.com, for truck reviews, trailer reviews, and accessory reviews. Kent here with MrTruck.com. We're doing another accessory review for your trailer, especially your dump trailers. This is from REDARC. They make a lot of electronic products. They're big on battery management. What we're using is the BCDC 1212T. And that's like a monitoring system that amplifies the signal from your truck, your amperage, and charges your battery on your dump trailer. Because, you know, dump trailers get used back and forth all day long, and you have to plug them in, charge them at night. So we're not going to do that anymore. We're just going to let the truck's battery amplify and feed the battery on this trailer. So I can dump all day long, all night long, and just keep going. But anyway, we're here at Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We're going to install it here. We'll show you the whole process. Start with an RV trailer and go to a deep cycle RV trailer and go to a lithium ion, because you can use them both. And this goes 12 volt or 24 volt. So join us for the review.
That's your input to it. I think it is, isn't it? You have the map. So red goes.
Red comes from.
Yeah, so that's this one, right?
Yeah.
Comes from the truck, goes to red. So his brown will go here, right? Then to the battery.
Brown will go to the battery.
Yep. Ground is ground, which is black. And we should be able to just seal all these wires up for this installation, but I'll be able to tell you. Now, so this is your wire coming from your truck? Well, I know it is.
Yeah.
But the problem is...
Yeah, that's what I was tracing.
It's a 20 amp circuit. I wonder if this can live on a 20 amp circuit.
It's got a table in there for fuses.
Output is 11 amps, anywhere from 15 to 23. So we can just use this. Just hook it right to that. It's in their range, so.
And use that fuse there.
Yeah, just
on things. Yeah.
Same difference.
Looking at their stuff, it looked like you had to run wires to the pickup, but I guess you don't.
Don't have to.
Yeah.
No, I did some research on it for you the other night.
Oh, you're so good.
Where do you want this?
Don't go away, MrTruck.tv. We'll be right back.
So we're going to take the battery out. The RV one came with its trailer, and put our REDARC box in there. It gives us room to drill holes and everything else. The box has all the hydraulics, all the electronics. It's never big enough, so you got to move stuff around. It's working. It's not so far away.
Before we know it. There you go, room. Yeah, that'll work better because now you can get good access.
Oh, yeah. So the box is going to go on the front wall.
Yep, right by the battery.
Cool. Magical lithium battery from Transwest Truck Trailer RV. You guys putting these in a lot of RVs, aren't you?
A lot of RVs, horse trailers, toy holders.
I always thought it'd be bigger than that.
That's basically a 90. Is that the 90 or the 100 amp hour? Which one?
It says 94V-10, 150 amp, 12.8.
I got a couple of different models. I
Yeah.
think that's the 90 amp hour one. It's amazing what that'll do.
Yeah, 150 amp, 12.8. Flame retardant. Well, that's cool.
The secret to that battery, like any lithium battery, is the BMS.
What's that mean?
Battery management system.
Like what we're putting in it now?
No, it has its own BMS.
Oh, it has its own battery management.
system. That's the secret sauce
Wow.
right there. That's what makes it work.
Wow, that's cool. Wow, and It's already set up for an RV. It's got the old wing nut specials.
Well, you can do it multiple ways. It has posts and wing nuts, or you can take all that off and just put direct nuts on it.
Okay. So I don't even know if there's this one. Yeah, this has got some regular battery.
Well, this one will use
too.
both.
Yeah.
Because we'll put your clamps on around the posts,
Uh-huh.
and then we'll put all your accessories on the top.
Oh, I see.
Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, that's cool. You got the wing nut and posts all in one. I'm used to seeing them separate. That's
And
cool.
If you want to, you can take all that off and just put studs in there.
Wow, that's awesome. Too cool. And you sell a lot of these lithium ions.
They're very popular, yes.
You can build your own electric vehicle, man. Take that Raptor and let's EV it.
Yeah. I'm going to leave that up to the so-called experts.
Well, there's a lot of those out there. Everybody's making an EV truck right now. Well, that's cool. And you got TRX coming. You got to tell me all about that when it comes in.
Yeah, when it gets here, we'll go play.
Now, there's the plug. Is what you were used to do, yeah.
That's how you, well, it used to charge off your truck, too.
Yeah, well, truck will charge off the truck, and then that you plug it in at night so you can go dump a bunch of stuff the next day. And this system replaces where you don't have to plug it in
How
at night.
many dumps could you get out of that battery?
Oh, if I had the right truck, we hauled a lot of crushed rock, we could probably do like 6.
Okay, so
But that's, that's driving 50 miles and dump.
Remember that and see how many you can get out of that one.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Because that by itself will improve it, and then the REDARC system will improve it again. So this will put out almost 12 amps.
Yeah, this charges at between 11 and 12 amps at 12 volt.
Well, that's cool because the truck is just a trickle charge.
Just a trickle charge.
Yeah, just a trickle.
You're just relying on the voltage difference from your chassis, your truck battery to this battery.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's awesome. Well, that's what this is designed for, basically, these dump trailers that, use a lot of juice.
I need to put one of these on a horse trailer and try it.
Yeah.
That's what I want to try in the living quarters, and I want to try an air ride trailer to keep that battery good and charged.
Cool. That's what we're not replacing it, but we don't need that anymore. They'll plug in from the side for the overnight charge. Now the truck can handle it all. This is just too awesome.
Well, we're going to find out.
Well, that'll be part of the review.
Part of the
and seeing if it works. So how many wires are you putting together on the positive side? It looks like 4, but am I counting them wrong?
1. I assume that goes to the positive. This was on the positive. That's going to go to here.
Okay.
And then the brown one goes to here.
Where's this other red one go with the fuse on it?
This one goes to here. I have to connect this.
Oh, okay, I see.
Here.
I see, yeah.
Then this brown one goes to here. The black one goes to there, and then these.
Well, that lithium battery's amazing. I mean, you got terminals all over the place. You can hook them all to the same terminal. The battery type cable and then all the eyelets. That's pretty interesting.
don't plan on taking it back out, right?
No. So I mean, at some point, you might take it out to work on it or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah, whatever works. We already got a lot of wire hanging out of this box.
Yeah, don't need any more.
Yeah, this little triangular toolbox has got plenty of wires, hoses. You got the hydraulics, so you got to work around a lot of stuff. So
Yeah, it almost needs a larger box.
yeah, it needs a little bigger box when you start adding things to it. But it's a nice box. It's just you always need more room.
Yeah.
And they have room on this frame to put a much bigger one. So we'll work on that for the next trailer.
That one there. This one here. Got an A on there. See, now we got 2 red on the charge status.
This is a good place to put it. You know, this battery box is about full of wires and cables. We've got it on the front wall, so you can just open the lid and see in there what it's doing. Check out the profile. So we got it right on the front wall of this triangular type of toolbox, which is the battery box, the pump box, and now it's the BCDC 1212T box.
Drew it to find out where the rest of these wires go.
Yeah, so one of them
I don't want to hook them up from.
yeah, one of them is for the breakaway. You know, I don't use a little battery. I always use the big ones. And one of them is tire pressure monitoring on this truck, on this trailer too. And that's usually the smallest wire, like probably this one. 'Cause I'm guessing.
There's these 2 here. Nothing left.
Yeah, that's usually what happens.
Another black one.
Yeah, those 2 little ones, I'm sure those are tire pressure monitoring. Hot and cold, whatever you want, yeah.
So it should be red here.
Yeah.
Black over here.
Pretty sure that's what those 2 are. Now with the blue is the breakaway wire or what it is. Still got a few more. Do you want me to go hunt down the Andrew?
Actually, the blue probably is. Yeah.
Yeah. So
There's
that,
charge.
yeah, so this one is the
And
ground
these
off that
2.
same cable.
What are these 2?
I have no idea. Are they coming out
Do
of
those
the
run the pump?
Oh, yeah, I have no idea what charges that pump. They're big cables.
Or this
Go to the
charge.
pump. Big ones go to the pump. Yeah, you got me. I don't know.
Yeah, this should be. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Is this? I'm gonna get some smaller eyelets to put on these. Those
Yeah, that would probably be a
those are
good
kind of big.
I know, I was thinking crazy.
I just want to keep them up out of the way.
Oh, they don't get attached to anything.
Yeah, Andy told me just to bundle them up.
try and get them both together with all the lights. All the lights over here. BCDC 1212T. Took me a while to figure that thing out.
Let's say the voltage coming off your pickup
Yeah.
is not high enough and it can't read it. You hook this up, and you tell it that the truck is on,
Okay.
and it'll turn this box on, but the voltage coming back is high enough and it automatically knows.
Oh, cool. So this application, you really only got to tie up a couple wires.
We only actually had to hook up 3 wires.
Yeah, yeah. So maybe when we hook up to a horse trailer, we can trigger some of the other stuff if we need it. But
Well, you only need this if your voltage coming off your tow vehicle is not high enough.
yeah. Looks like the other ones are some kind of LED lights or whatever.
This sets your charge profile.
Oh, that's how you do that?
That's how you set your charge profile.
So how did we
depending on which ones you want.
How did we set the profile on this?
I did by not hooking these wires up.
Oh, so it automatically goes to A.
A, which is not having anything hooked up.
Okay, cool. And then your lithium battery automatically controls voltage there.
Well, it controls how much charge it will take. So
Yeah.
leaving it on A basically lets it charge. There's 13.1, so it's charging.
Cool.
So let's do this. Yep, voltage dropped.
Well, good. At least my truck works too. This is always good.
We found a Ford that works.
Isn't that neat? This is a Ford dealership. I think everything under the sun is a dealership here. With the giant Trans-West Truck Trailer RV.
Yeah, voltage is climbing, so it's working.
Oh, that's awesome. So I could just dump day and night now, huh?
Yeah, this battery,
Yeah.
I'm trading some batteries around, so I gave it to you at like 20%, but it's a good battery, but it'll charge.
There's some kind of light on there. Is there something you push on that?
You can press that button. Gives you the percentage of the battery.
Okay.
You can turn it off with this.
Turn the battery off with that?
If you press and hold this button, it'll turn it off.
Wow.
If it's not hooked up to anything.
Yeah.
It's very simple. Yeah, you're good to go.
That's awesome.
Now that we're laughing.
Oh, that's awesome. Really,
Those are
it wasn't
handy
very.
things.
It was a pretty short install.
they
Didn't
are.
take a whole lot.
Yep, and you got vehicle. Yep.
Yeah, there's nothing flashing. The book was talking about flashing lights. Nothing flashing.
No, we're.
Yeah,
And is he?
it gives you different if it's flashing so many times.
Yep, there's your charge profile. We're on profile A, so that's good.
Right.
So yeah, you can go ahead and cap all those off.
Cool. Awesome. Well, that's great.
Where's your dump?
It's here.
Hit it.
Well, I got all this camera stuff in the back.
Oh,
I mean, I can move it all. This is a two-way cylinder on here,
yep.
and our lithium battery is only charged at 20%.
It's only at 20% right now. See?
Yeah,
Can you see
lithium
that?
ion. I don't know if I can see it here. Is it in the picture?
Let me get the button now. There you go.
Can you see it on the screen?
Yep,
Cool.
20%.
So 20% on that lithium ion battery, and it actually powers up and down just about like the deep cycle battery did a full charge.
Well, you've got
Yeah.
13 volts.
Yeah, that's good. So that's the whole thing. If you're running 13 volts, you can put that out at 20%. That means and then these batteries, they got this crazy warranty on them, don't they?
Yeah, lifetime.
Lifetime warranty. How could you
reckon?
go wrong? Wow.
So the only trick you need to know about this battery,
Yeah.
if it is below 32 degrees, it won't charge.
Really? What kind of crappy battery is that? 32 degrees. That's nothing out. It's Colorado. So what do? You got to put a heat blanket on it to charge it up.
Oh, sitting out in the sun on a day like today, it'll charge.
Yeah. But if it goes to 20% like we are now, because we've not charged it, will it still run?
Yeah, it'll run down to 0. It'll operate to 0.
Okay, it just won't charge.
It won't charge below 32.
So when it gets really cold, I have to go inside for a while and just sit.
Bring it in by the fire.
Okay, well now I know.
The beautiful thing is, a lead acid battery, if you let a lead acid battery go flat, go dead,
Yes,
and it freezes, it's destroyed, it's done.
I know. RV side is really weird, but even the RV ones, if you let them run down too low, you
They're
can't
done.
you can't break them up. I've done that wake up thing
Yeah.
where you supercharge them, and sometimes it works, sometimes it don't.
But the beautiful thing about this battery,
Yeah.
it can be dead, okay? And you
Yeah.
can freeze it, it won't hurt it.
Well, that's awesome.
So all you gotta do is warm it up, charge it up, you're good to go.
So you're trying to tell me it's the ultimate battery?
It's the ultimate battery.
Whoa! And you can buy these at Transwest Truck Trailer RV.
You got that
.com.
name right, look at that.
Huh?
You even got the name right.
Yes, I do that occasionally. Well, thanks, Andrew. This is
That's
great.
the beautiful thing about that battery is you basically can't destroy it.
Well, let's go lifetime warranty. That's unbelievable. And it doesn't matter if I'm the first owner, the sixth owner, or any of that?
No, we won't tell you.
Oh, okay.
If you run this battery too low,
Yeah?
it will just shut off.
Oh, well, that's a good thing,
It won't
I guess.
die down and go to nothing. If it gets too low, it will literally just shut off.
Well, that's so cool.
So it won't hurt it's a lot better for your motors, your pumps, your solenoids, everything.
So no more burning up the wires on my loom, on my trailers.
Exactly.
That's so cool, because once in a while that happens. I got to where I had to separate all my wires.
The lower your voltage gets, your amps increase.
Yeah.
So this won't do that because your voltage will stay very solid. You'll stay 12.5 volts or better, which means your wiring is not going to have to pull as many amps, and then your motors work better too.
Well, that's great, because I've had a lot of problems with ground on my tilt trailer, and that rascal, you know, I used to run all the wires together in a loom for all the accessories. It's full of accessories.
Yeah.
And then if it caught on fire, it burned up my whole loom, so I had to start over. So I now separate every wire. Every new system I put on that is in a totally different wire.
Yep.
So that's cool.
What else we got to do? You good?
Yeah, that should be it. That's awesome. Well, thanks,
Well,
Andrew.
you got all your tools, Mark. Fired in those 3 wires we don't need. Looks good.
If you have a short bed truck, you know it's not easy to hook up to a gooseneck. Pop-Up came out with these extensions from 9 inches to 16 inches to keep you from breaking out your back window when you're pulling a gooseneck trailer. And everybody uses a short bed. That's the most proper truck there is a crew cab short bed. So protect that window.